Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to day 4 of 0.22 million in 7 days, and we're starting off on the highest coin total we've had, and we've also starting off on a non-existent voice, so yeah, please do be aware that I'm not going to have too much of a voice because I was busy screaming and shouting in Bateson's Pro Clubs tournament yesterday. So, what are we doing today then? So, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be doing too much special card trading, and the reason for that is because a lot of special cards are going to be crashing at the moment because of weekend league ending. So, you know, that's going to be something we're probably going to be staying away from. And actually, someone recommended in the comments, and I'm going to tell you a little bit reason why I'm going to do it even more, is doing the second part of all the icon SBCs. Now, obviously, yesterday, I guess actually we'll talk through these selling on. Nothing too mad. I've actually dealt with kind of just breaking even on a lot of these special cards because I've come to the realization that, you know, you need to sell these special cards relatively fast, and I was just giving it way too long, trying to sell them all in lazy buys, kind of mugging myself off. So that's something we can take away from this, but that's the whole point of this Road to Glory, is that I learned special card trading. Hey you! Would you like some cheap and reliable coins? Well, don't worry, because I've got you a place. Make sure to head over to FIFA Coin Zone HotSwazLand.com and use discount code FLAIR for 2% off. Or what you could do, which is a little bit more reasonable, is use your Amazon Prime or $4.99 subscription over on my Twitch channel. Now you may ask, why would you want to do that? That's a pretty good question. I've got you sorted. Basically, you get a daily trading guide. And what if I've got some questions? Twitter DM, Twitch DM, email, business email, you name it. Thanks for watching, and make sure to enjoy the video. So, yeah, back on the way, what we're going to be doing today is going to be the second part of all the icon SBCs, which someone actually recommended, but it's probably something I would have done today anyway, because I don't really feel like doing too much trading, and this is a really, really good way of making money. Now, we've got this SBC right here, which needs exactly rare silvers, baser, exactly 11 rares, exactly silver, 75 chemistry, which basically means a team of silver reds. Now, it's going to give you a gold players pack. Why is a gold players pack so good right now? Because gold low-rated players are selling on pretty well due to our good old African football SBC. Because in this SBC, I will show you that these SBCs need 76 rating, 90 chemistry, 8 golds, 80 chemistry, 7 golds, 90 chemistry, 75 rating, 80 chemistry, 79 rating, 100 chemistry, and 70 chemistry with exactly golds, with there being these two really awkward players. So what does that mean? That means any golds offering good chemistry have basically gone up. So we're talking left backs, right backs, left mids, right mids, centre backs, you know, you name it. And then of course if I get one from the, you know, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, they're going to be doing really well. So right now, golden and reds are selling for so much because of this SBC. And obviously an SBC, of course, 4K that gives you 11 golden on reds is going to be very good. So what I might do this one, because it goes down pretty well, is the whole how much can we make from doing. I might go and do 20, and that literally may just be today's content. And I do apologise that it's not train content, but I've literally only just got back at 8 PM. I've been away all day. Luckily it was nothing at 6 PM, so you didn't miss out on anything like that. So yeah, I honestly might just do 20 of these, and what I'd do is I'd put like a little spreadsheet down here showing how much each one cost, how much you got back from each pack, and so on and so on. So hopefully that will be decent for you guys. And yeah, without further ado, let's go and crack underway with. I'll probably show you how I go and build them, and then we'll get underway with opening them and seeing how much. So now to show you what we basically do to go and build these SBCs. So I do use the likes of Argentina, because Argentina has so many different leagues, where there's so many silvers, including the Argentinian league, the Colombian league, the Mexican league, and then there's Argentinians left, right, and centre now. Basically what I do is I go 250 coin minimum buy now. That's because that gets rid of all the non-reg silvers. I then go for a maximum buy now of 400 coins, because obviously you want to keep it cheap. Means you're only paying a maximum of 4.4k, given that you're paying, you know, given that that would be everyone in the squad going for 400 coins, but you can get loads for about 300 odd. And I'll just go through positions one by one, or you can just search any. The reasons I'll go through positions, I'll actually go goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, is because half the time players won't actually pop up. It's a really weird one. I think it's because when so many players pop up under one sort of filter, EA kind of doesn't put a few on the market, or doesn't show you some of the players. And as a result, you kind of get mugged off because, you know, there'd be way more players, but none are popping up. And what I'll do is I'll literally go and buy all of them, like you can see right here. And I'll go and buy, I say, absolutely anyone for 400 coins. So you go buy CDMs, go and buy, you know, you need 75 chemistry, so a few midfielders, a few attackers, a few defenders, and you're looking all good. And I'll literally go and buy anyone because there's so many of you to buy. I'd actually go and buy the rest of them, but I've messed up. And as you can see right here, we got 27 dupes, as well as probably about 40 in the club. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to single players. I'm going to go and pick any of the icon SBCs. It doesn't matter. It can also be, I'll show you this, which is quite interesting. It can also be some of the upgrade ones, if we can get to them. There we go. So, because the upgrade ones also have it, and it's called Rising Talent. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to go Silvers. I'm going to go Argentina. And I'm basically just going to throw loads of them in. Now, ideally, I say I'm going to try and get as many goalkeepers out as possible. So, what I'll probably do is I'll get the maximum amount of chem needed, and then I'll just replace a bunch of players with goalkeepers. So, I'll throw them all in right now. This is, again, I might as well just show you the whole process. It's probably going to be enough players. There we go. I'll go and fill them all up right now. So, we've got Cam. Let me play him in the centre mid, him in the centre back. Obviously, bang in a goalkeeper, bang in a striker. Throw in the CDM at the centre back, because of course that gets 5 chem. Going for a centre mid and centre mid. Going for another striker, and we're not looking bad for chem. We're seeing about 63 right now. Let's go throw the rest of the goalkeepers in. I think we might be 10 chem off, so it means we only have to go and get one more player off chem. Yeah, we're actually only 6 chem off, so I'm basically going to find someone who can get full chem on the team. We've already got our strikers, already got our CDMs. Left mid or a centre back would do well. There you go, centre back. So what I'm going to do right now is throw in a centre back for one of the goalkeepers, and that gives us just enough chemistry. So I'll go and submit it right now. And that team, again, I probably should have gone for it 1x1x1. Is going to cost us under 4.4k. And for a gold players pack where there's so many golds, again, I've just absolutely rinsed the club of gold and reds. Maybe I'll show you a few here that I've sold on. But they're, you know, they're not doing too bad. Okay, no, it's just a bunch of silver selling on there. But, yeah, a bunch of silvers we actually made money on. But, yeah, basically, that's the process I use. You can do, I think I'm going to use either Argentina or the second French league, so the French league 2. And, yeah, what I'll do is probably go and build 20 packs, and then we'll go and see how much money we can make off. So we are about to go and submit the last of these SBCs, which is actually going to make about 24. So I've been spending the last like hour and a half building these, and well, I've got 24 of them, and as you can see down below me, I've got myself a bit of a Google sheet. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use footbin prices to basically add every single player I get in the pack to a footbin squad. You can see how much that footbin squad is worth, and then that's how much the pack's worth. And then at the end, I'm going to add it all together, minus how much these packs cost, and work out how much money we're theoretically going to make. Now, one thing I always say is Footbin does overstate and understate prices, so, you know, hopefully they'll balance each other out to an extent. So, here we go. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not looking for any big marquee players, because arguably there aren't any big marquee players in packs, because there's like a Aguero and there's a team to eat. But in all fairness, there is nothing really, you know, there's no team of season, there's no nothing. Which is kind of dead, because like I'm going to be opening these packs and it's going to be like, I could literally get like a 20k pack with there just being a bunch of left and right backs, but it's not like, oh my god. But I guess it's a bit of an experiment. So if this isn't, by the way, if this isn't really your sort of thing, feel free to click off and go to the next Road to Glory, because I'll be honest, I think all today's one is going to be this, because it is very time consuming, and as I say, it is already 10 o'clock at night. So without further ado, because we got 24, we're going to open them in 6 intervals of 6 packs, and then we're going to add up down below 6 at a time. So, first off, we've got some items to deal with. As I actually didn't go off of Argentina. We did nothing but Argentina for the league. So, let's go and crack underway with the packs then. So, number 1, obviously they're not going to be a walkout. If they're not boards, we'll just skip it. In all fairness, they're highly unlikely to be boards. What we're looking for is high-rated non-rares, left back, right backs, left mids, and right mids. We actually get ourselves Simone Pepe. That's one thing I completely forgot about. Is obviously Republic of Ireland. Yikes! Didn't even mean to do the meme. But Ivory Coastian players and Senegalese players and a few of the others are selling for a nice, pretty penny. Now, for the sake of recording, what I will be doing is I will be clicking on the end player, just because we're not basically to find out the value. I just watch the recording back and add them all on the screen. But obviously, I can't see this last player, so we'll have to click on the end player every single time. So not too bad. I'll send it all to the club as well. I'll send it all off stream. Off YouTube video, which I'm not gonna lie would be a very long process. Second pack, not a walkout, not a board, so we're going to drop that skip them. But yeah, every Ivory and Coasting plays about 2-3k, and all the others are pretty decent. I mean, as I'm not madly sure what we're looking for right there. Not too bad. That's Ninier, the last player of that pack. As I say, that's the problem with this, is there really isn't too much to chat about. I guess to talk about how the progress of the Road to Glory has been so far. Absolutely amazing. Probably going to be honestly about 1.2, 1.3 million coins right now on day 4. And honestly, off the back of this pack opening, I could end up being on like 1.5, 1.7, because I generally think there is so much money in these packs. We get a high rated right back right there and high rated non-rares. This is really where I think the value is at. I mean, we're going to click on Hugo Malone. You see right here, he's worth about 1.5k, and that's one player, and that literally covers almost 1/3 of the cost of the silver team. So, so yeah, not too bad. What was I say? Yeah, Road to Glory going very well. So, if you don't know what we're basically doing for this Road to Glory, we are going to be... Basically, it's a one big Road to Glory, but we're going to split it up in sections. So this week's going to be 0 to 2 million in a week. The next one's going to be... I probably won't call it 2 million to whatever in a week. I'll probably call it how to make 5 million coins in a week, part 1. I think this is our first boards. No, it wasn't the boards. So yeah, the next part, and that's what you'll see next week, and so on and so on and so on. Because I really enjoy these Road to Glories. Hopefully, you know, they're good for you guys. The comments have been really nice. You know, you guys have been liking it, which is nice because I enjoy doing Road to Glories. It means I'm releasing daily content. We get us a cornet right there with the Ivory Coast. Yikes, he did it twice, non-ironically as well. Literally, not even, I didn't, you know. But hey ho. Got myself visit there at the end of the pack. Got 2 more of these to go. Special card trading, I'm really learning stuff, which is literally, for me personally, the whole point of this Road to Glory. You know, I want to be learning how to do special card trading. You know, for example, I'd say the first thing I've really learned is you want to flip these cards fast. You know, I've been holding on to these cards and they've just been regressive and losing coins, or not, you know, the cards haven't been going up and up and up, which obviously as a result I'm not doing too good. I'm being Kushita right here. He might be worth a little bit, isn't he? Yeah, Fabian's going to be worth a little bit as well. High rated non-rare. It's going to be sitting about 3k. So yeah, these packs have been good so far from my knowledge. So we have got ourselves 2 packs to go, so let's go and see how these are going to go and run out. The recording did glitch there for a second. In fact, this is actually our last pack of the first quarter. So, are we going to get a board to end it off? We are not. We are going to get a left wing from Colombia. Is Quado? I don't know, maybe one guy in the Mexican League. Is guy in the Mexican League. Pabon. And then we got Lalana and a few others. So, that is the first 6 done. What I'll do is going to go and add it up and see how much money these packs have been worth. So just so you guys know where I'm coming out with prices, this is basically how it's working now. This is the last pack of the team, and I've just thrown it on Footbin. And what it's done is it's added up all the players, including the, obviously, you know, you have 11 in a pack, so, sorry, 12 in a pack, so you have the starting 11 and then another one. And it's 11.5, and what I do is I head over to the spreadsheet and I'll input 11.4 because I'm a bit special and can't actually follow the prices. But I'll give you a quick overview. Absolutely amazing and very, very consistent. You know, 10, 12, 14, 15, 14, 11. You know? Sorry, 12. Yeah, it's 10:30 at night. But, so the prices are very, very good. And again, the sole reason is generally due to these African SBCs we've had because of the super, super high chemistry. And, you know, having like Fabian going for 4k, Cornet going for 5k, it's just absolutely amazing. So, what we'll do right now is we'll go and pop that on the screen, if I can have the ability to. We'll go and crack underway with our next 6 packs. So, I guess what we'll talk about during these packs, I'll start setting up some subjects, I'm not just rambling. It's just how well these are going. You know, these are doing very, very well, and I kind of, you know, expected it to do quite well, because if you guys remember the World Cup, if you remember last year, we had it when you needed, when the World Cup was on, and you need like 20 different nation SBCs. We're the exact same thing, where loads and loads and loads of the non-rares became very, very expensive, because so many people doing so many SBCs, and they're just needing sort of generic sort of stuff. So, you know, it's a repeat, and a lot of people are talking about, can you basically do the exact thing for the, can you do the exact same sort of investing for the Copa America? And, well, you really may be able to, you know, as we get James and Madison. So basically, I think there's like 4 teams left in the Copa America, and people are saying, invest in the gold teams. But one thing I'd say is, now the problem with this is we don't actually know if players are going to get cheaper. I just get Traore, who's going to do really well, and Fabian, who's, again, literally 4k courtesy of Footbin. And again, we'll just double show you that he is actually going for 4k, and that Footbin isn't lying. You see 4k right there. Scroll to the end. It might be down to like 3.5 being the worst, but just showing you that, you know, before some people start complaining about Footbin prices or start saying those aren't the prices they're actually selling for, generally 4k. I don't know if these are actually going to drop, but the sort of cards I guess we'll talk about which you would look to invest in would be left backs, right backs, left mids, right mids, and that's normally maybe centre backs on the odd occasion. And the players you're looking for are players that can offer strong chemistry, so they're going to be English left mids from the Premier League, English left backs from the Premier League, English right backs from the Premier League, French Ligue 1 left mids, French, so basically players from the same nation as League. So Kazawa, because he's French from the Ligue 1 and therefore offers a strong link, he's actually gone up quite nicely, and he's up to about 3k. Whereas someone like, let's try and find someone out of League. Let's go Callison, who's a Dutchie in the Bundesliga, isn't going to be doing as well because he's not going to offer very good strong links. He'll offer the strong links, of course, to other Dutch players in the Bundesliga, which there are a few of, like Rekit, Goodwell, I think, is a few others. And then, of course, players from Werder Bremen, like Ilya. I'm joking, Ilya hasn't been on FIFA for a while. Rest in peace, Ilya, on FIFA. But you just see that the weak link, the non-flowing nation to league links aren't worth anywhere near as much. So, there we go. That's basically talking about investments. Now, the best ones to go for as we move on to the last three of this half is English left mids. They're one of the best ones. French Ligue 1 left mids. French Ligue 1 left backs. Italian Calcio right wings, if I'm not wrong. Bundesliga German left backs. Bundesliga German right backs. Bundesliga German left mids probably have done absolutely amazing. There you go. There's a Mevi just to show you those French left backs from the Ligue 1 doing very well. Whereas positions like English centre mids aren't going to be doing as well because there's way more English centre mids from the Prem than there are English left mids. In fact, a fun fact which no one cares about is that there aren't actually any gold rare English left mids from the Prem apart from Rashford, who's been transferred to a striker, which means that his left mid card is super expensive, which means you're only having non-rares. Now, a weird thing about FIFA, if you guys didn't know, is non-rares are rarer than rares, because more 100k packs, more 50k packs, a lot more people are discarding non-rares because they think they're not worth anything, which means that they're rarer. Therefore, if there are no rares in a certain position, the non-rares go up loads. So hopefully Welbeck, Exhibit A, it's going to mug me off because he's only worth 1.3k. But, they do very... Hopefully Tonelli, Cacciaway, Italian centre-back, 1.5k. I mean, I'll tell you what's really popped out of these, the high-rated non-rares, because they're even rarer, because, people just end up discarding them, and high-rated non-rares are quite rare, but there we go, there's that pack, and I think we're moving underway with the last pack before I mug myself off anymore. So the last pack, halfway through, is going to be... We haven't had one board yet, but it really doesn't matter. We're seeing that Fabian can be worth 4k. We don't need to get like a Justin A3 goalkeeper, and there we go, there's that pack. So halfway through, we'll go add them up, and then crack underway and ramble on with the last half of the pack opening. So the next set of 6 are done, but one thing I do want to do is, I'm going to show you guys this live, is expose where the prices may be slightly off, because I've just built a team and it is said that Denswil is worth 7k. Now, I'll be honest, I have not checked its price whatsoever, other than on Footbin. So let's go see how close that is to reality. And already, he's 2k. Okay, so that's where you got to bear in mind. And that's why I'm saying stuff is overstated. Now, not everything's overstated and some stuff is understated. But what this is the matter of is the matter of him making the cheapest scenario probably 1-2 hours ago. Footbin not updating his price 1-2 hours ago and it's saying 7k. So do take the prices and do take the profits with a pinch of salt. But also understand that there's the other way around, There would have been points when he would have been selling for 7k, but Footbin would have said 2k because vice versa, they wouldn't have had it most recently updated. So, as I say, do take the price with a pinch of salt. As I say, some are overstated, some are understated, but the last 6, I'm not gonna lie, have been some pretty funky prices, let's say. We're sitting all the way from pack number 7 of 19 to 17 to 12 to 11 to 8 to, well, basically 19 to 23k, which, well, is insane. Absolutely insane. So, time to crack underway the next 6. And talk about informed trading for the next week. So the reason I'm talking about informed trading for the next week is we have got footies on Wednesday, which leaves it quite interesting as well, because EA have also said that they're going to stop team weeks till August sometime in August, which for informed trading is a bit annoying, because more likely than not that means that EA are going to re-release informs, probably via inform packs or something like that, which means if I'm traded with informs and then EA's re-releasing the informs, it's gonna get a bit ugly, because let's say for example I had 3 informed Gundogans and we've somehow got a walkout. Is it gonna be anything good? It's a gold walkout. It's gonna be Argentina, Jesus Christ, Uruguay centre back. It's gonna be Diego Godin of about 60k. You can't complain with Diego Godin for, I think it's about 60k, 50, 60, I don't know. Worth a bit of money, worth a bit of money. Obviously, the most expensive player we've had so far, and Dejan Lovren, so arguably the 2 best centre backs in the world. But yeah, I mean Diego Godin, he's going to be said about 40, 50k, not too bad. Again, you can always get them a massive wild card. It's taken me 15 packs to actually get a walkout. I mean, in fact, we've had a walkout before on boards, which is a bit sus, but is what it is. Let's go move all that over there and crack underway the next one. We'll obviously be opening packs down to 6. So that actually was pack number something. Pack number 14 if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so what I was saying was, if I had an informed Gundogan worth 50k and they re-released him, he could easily go down to like 30, 40k, So that's why you want to clear all your informs, and I'll be honest with you, probably all your special cards by Wednesday. But one thing that's going to be quite interesting to do is going to be to keep a note of how much they were going for before they crashed, because let's say Mandzukic was going for 40k, they re-released them and we went down to 15k. Honestly, probably worth a punt. You know, very, very risk-free. And that's one benefit. And we're going to have a boss again. We're going to get an inform. That's an insane bit of luck we're having here. We're going to have Senegal left mid. It's going to be 77 rated inform with on the wrong, so nothing too expensive. No Wagner. Wagner's a bit of money, but you can't complain with an inform almost one away from being back-to-back. But yeah, so, you know, so although special card trading is pretty going to take a slow one, and I'll probably only pick up deals if they're immaculately good, because we are in a bit of a rush to sell them. Keep a note of how much players are going for is going to be quite beneficial, because, you know, as I say, if you can work out which players have dropped the highest percentage, going off that they're not going to be regressive. Let's say, I don't know, let's say they re-release some informs and they crash instantly. Well, then you want to go and buy then. It could be that they re-release informs and they're regressive, so the longer you wait in the week, the more a pack, the more they drop. But you know, we really will just have to see how that goes. So that's one thing you want to do, is make a note of, I don't know, 100 different sort of special cards, or at least 100 high demanded special cards as we go and open the last pack, and just use that to see who's dropped the highest percentage. Because I remember doing this during Team of Season, and you know, they re-released the Team of Season, and Festival of Footies last year. I literally calculated, alright, who's dropped the highest percentages, invested loads, and a lot of them rebounded. So we could easily see the same sort of thing happen here as we move on the way of our last pack. Pretty insane pack of 6, I'm not gonna lie. An inform, Godin, and everything in between. So let's go and add them up and then move underway with the final set of packs. So with that pretty beastly penultimate set of packs, including the Godin and the inform, the Godin obviously being the 56k and the inform being the 23k, we're going to crack underway the last 6 and then of course add them all up, minus what it cost me, and probably look like we should be near enough being a millionaire at this point. So, last 6 packs. Let's go see how they're doing. Talk-wise, what are we going to talk about? No mad plans, really. Nothing really that interesting. Maybe just talk about how well this has gone. You know, we do this a lot of times around the year. You know, I think some more effective times have been... When have they been? I have no idea, to be honest. I just know that this is probably... You know, I've done this experiment like 3 or 4 times now, but... You know, there's no question of a doubt that this has definitely been the biggest return. Again, if the players are actually selling for what we've been saying, it's, you know, potentially a different story. So, but yeah, let's go and crack underway with the last set of packs. And if we get anything as good as we did in the the last set of 6, I'll be more than happy. So there we go. I guess actually one thing we talk about is the cards that are going for loads. Brazilian goalkeepers is another thing to add on to when I was talking about the English left mids. The reason Brazilian goalkeepers are good is because there's actually no cheap rare gold English Brazilian goalkeepers. The cheapest rare Brazilian goalkeeper is Neto. Then you have Edison and Alisson, and you know that's all she wrote. So that's actually the reason why Casio and a few others, I think Matthias of I don't know how to say his name, but of well, basically a bunch of the Brazilian goalkeepers from Liga Nossa are all going for about 3k right now. So it's another position to keep an eye out for. But yeah, one thing I actually also need to do is make sure I do sell these players within the next hour and a half, because in an hour and a half we have squad battles, and squad battles inevitably is going to be crashing down a lot of these guys' prices. So yeah, there will be a little bit of a hurry to sell these players when I do finish recording everything. So I think I've got about an hour and a half to probably sell on about, what is it, 24 times 12, 24 times 12, so it's that 48. 24 times 12, so we bang that in. 24 times 12 is 240 plus 48, so just shy of 300 players basically. Yikes, 12 24s being 48, that is some yikes. But let's go and see what we get. We do get boards in our penultimate pack. Is it going to be an 85, please? It's Brazilian, it's Senegal, it's going to be Alan, 84 rated. Not bad, honestly, that good. Like, bear in mind our boards have been an inform, Alan and Godin. We've had the good side of boards. No, you know, no Castellas, no trash like that. We get Perrin as well. He normally sells on pretty nicely. Not too bad. We get Umar, a Nigerian in their pack. Not too bad. Let's move on to the last pack. Add it all up. Take it away. Overview this series. As I say, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the last episode. Not last episode. Sorry. Today's episode. As I say, I tried to be a little bit quite innovative on what content I can provide you guys. And I know these videos normally do very, very well, so I thought why not entice one into a Road to Glory, as in all fairness it is an extremely good way of making coins. So there's the last pack. Next thing you'll see, we'll be wrapping up the video and yeah, talking about how well it's how blatantly well this is. And here we go. We have got the old numbers, and well, it's pretty insane. So I've averaged out about 4k per SBC. So we did 24 of them. So 24 lots of 4k is 98k. The total was 398.9k value of players, which obviously minus the 98k gives you 300k and 9. So a 300k profit off of about 2-3 hours of trading, not bad. Now, of course, this isn't madly repeatable because you can't do the icons over and over again. I think there are 47 of them. Also, to add that, we've proven that Forbidden is inaccurate a few times. So if that's overstated 100k, 200k, you know, who knows as such. But nonetheless, there should be some good money made off of the SBC. So I think that's gonna be calling it. I've got a long night, you know, it's 11:40 and try and set as many before squad battles and as many as ready for tomorrow. So we're ending today's episode on 843k. We shall see how much I managed to make tonight by selling the players. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I do apologise, that wasn't really trading based, but again, I've been away all day and I do want to keep these daily. So thanks for coming in, or thanks for watching the video. And I shall see you guys tomorrow in a actual mixed content based day 4 of 0 to 2 million in 7 days.